Hello, welcome back. Last time I got just shattered into 100 pieces by the first part of the Polaris room, but I did figure out what to do in the first little bit of it, and I've had some ideas since then, and I think maybe the rest of this will go okay, maybe, now that I've seen what it generally expects. So, what I've learned. Extended hyper, dash up, don't wall bounce, grab jellyfish, throw jellyfish, reverse, wave dash, dash up right, grab. Drift to there, throw jellyfish to the right so it drifts down in this column. Reverse wave dash on this thing, so that arrow is number 1. And after that it's kind of a question mark. What to do with this fishbowl is the next thing I need to resolve. If I pick it up, as I'm going down here, I am very burdened with it. There seemed to be no good time to throw it. Since then, since I looked at this, I've had the thought that I want to bring it all the way down to about where that touch switch is. Maybe a little left, like when I'm here. So maybe throw it right when I'm here. Do a wave dash. Jump, and I don't think I can grab it at that point. That right throw is going to put it too high, isn't it? I will sail very much under it, and also coordinating a throw to the right at that time is kind of hard. I do wonder if... Does it want me to, jump on it and throw right and then drift back down? Maybe I could stall for a moment. Yeah, that's an interesting idea. So jump, wall jump here, throw to the right, drift back left, then wave dash. The fish will have fallen down a little bit. Won't that just put it back on its platform, though? A throw goes how far? Farther than that, I think. Okay, and this wall is demolished, so I will be flying through the air with wave dash speed, picking up the fish, at which point I will throw it right, dash up right. Can that lead to me grabbing it again? No, this is a heavy throwable. I need 2 dashes. I need a right, then an upright to re-grab, I think? But if I could re-grab, I would want to throw it over this little barrier to land it here, then deal with the jellyfish, which I would do by falling down, springing, interrupting that spring right away to dash up and grab. Hope the jellyfish hasn't left by then. I think that takes me all the way high enough to eat this crystal and throw it at the touch switch. Okay, so if all of that happened, I would have pink hair. I would dash right, I would dash down right and jump right, down left and jump right. Grab the fishbowl, prime it, either bounce on that or explode on that, whichever is appropriate. Somehow from that wave dash, I need to get all the way here. Explode is too horizontal and not vertical enough, so I think I'm bouncing on that thing and hoping it keeps my speed enough. Throw dash into ultra. Then I do some sort of right, left, right thing, maybe? Reverse wave dash, grab fish, climb a bit with it, throw it right, get pinkness, bounce on that wall, reverse wave dash on the thing. I guess fish lands in my hands at that point. I guess? It must. It certainly won't make it all the way over to here. Do something with it. Maybe throw it right so it cradles in that spot. And then, I don't know. While I'm carrying it, it can pass through this barrier. That's just a resting place. Do something with it someday. At some point I'll have... Okay, so where do I think that fish is going? Exploding here, probably? What's happening with the jellyfish first? Who knows? That's way in the future. That's probably not today. Let's find out what is today. Okay, so recalibrate for this. got a lot of much more immediate problems. So left throw is definitely not what I want, but if I wall jump there, what's the result? Is it something good? If I actually pick up the fish. Yo, that's better than expected. Okay, I could work with that. I did a dash I wasn't particularly routing around. Do I pick up and then throw and dash? Probably not. No, I think that what I was doing there was the correct thing. I just have to do it better somehow. Maybe. Yeah. Still a lot happening all in one place. I don't know if I want to wall jump there. Maybe just a right throw would be all I need. Let's try to pull that off and see what it looks like. Maybe. I don't know, I didn't catch it. I think I would prefer to wall jump, though... not really sure about that. Let's try without and see if I can... well... I think that can work. Doesn't feel good though. No, I think I do want to wall jump there. Okay. Like, that feels closest to working. However, where does it go after that? Do I throw it earlier, maybe? Yeah. Oops. Oh, it is really hard to keep track of what I'm doing in there. It's all so weird. So I have, like, lots of time with the jellyfish. There is no time pressure there. I can be nice and gentle with all that. So... well, now, hold on. So with the springboard... maybe I use the springboard twice. So do exactly what I did there. Spring once, dash up, grab fishbowl, get high enough to throw it over this barrier to get it on that, but not high enough to eat that crystal. Go back down, spring again, get the jellyfish and do that business. I don't know if that works, but I'll try it. When do I jump? Earlier than I'm doing, like as soon as I touch the wall. Whoa, but throw to the right. It's all the particulars of my directions in there are very complicated. Gotta face the right way, but okay. 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 Like, right, I have to interrupt quicker than that. I have to interrupt quicker than that. I think I'm gonna grab the jellyfish. That was clearly lower than where the fishbowl would be when I would get there. There may be a timing thing I need to do to change that, or maybe that's just not the issue here. Yeah! Making it over that hurdle. I don't know what I specifically did wrong that made it not work that time. Yeah, see, I got the jellyfish. This doesn't feel right. I feel like there's a different thing I need to do here. If I catch, then throw, then dash... I doubt anything good will happen as a result, but I'll try it. No, see, so I can re-pick it up, but that's just, it's not, no, that doesn't work that way. Well, you got in the way of my testing. Guess you didn't make it where you're ultimately going. Why was that? I guess I threw you too low? So... I guess I could stall here for longer? That's not what I want, though. I want to be quicker, actually, because I want the jellyfish to be higher when I'm in this So So there was a throw angle that got that. It didn't stay, but it did for a moment land there. Alright, so Sparkly Field, are you my reference point for this? Alright, so if I don't make any directional inputs, I keep facing left when I wall jump on that. So I do have to tap right for just a moment there. Without going too far right, because there are spikes just right there. If I can get a little more height off of this exchange, but, well, yeah, with a jellyfish I can. But that's not what I want to pick up. Oh, this level's giving me a headache. See, I've never gotten it right enough to actually properly settle on that thing. Jellyfish, go away! Or go where you... I must have dropped you instead of throwing. Oops. I might have been able to pick up the fishbowl there if I had dashed at the right time. Nope. No, none of that was right. I don't know how I keep dropping instead of throwing. I guess I'm just gonna test something. Yeah, okay, so if I'm holding down right in anticipation of that dash, I drop instead of throwing. So I need to very specifically not do that. But it looks like that's making my reverse not work. Sure does look that way. By which I mean, I don't get the inputs right if I'm not anticipating that way. For whatever reason, just... okay. Yo, okay. Well, so I did it. It wasn't great, but I did it. What would I theoretically be doing after that? Assuming all that had happened. Jellyfish dies, so it's no longer a concern. How do I traverse this? I dash right, and I reverse, and then I see what happens when I bounce on the fish. Okay. So that reverse is what I'm aiming for. Why can you just not... I wish I could do the things I want to do, like, some of the time. But just most of the time I cannot. Okay, so proving that that can work, sort of. I didn't prove I could get the jellyfish, but I'm pretty sure I could. There's a second springboard there I've never used, so I can go lower. So use first springboard on fishbowl, second on jellyfish. Stop that. So if I'm really fast about this, I just don't make it over that hurdle is part of the problem. And why is that? I think it has to do with where I throw the fishbowl the first time. Like... Oh, I got so many problems here. I don't need that one to be added to the list. You just throw. No, jellyfish, throw! Be thrown. Okay, I'm trying to fix my inputs. Just requiring a neutral directional input for that moment just gives me so much more to think about than I need right now. It's just... I do not have the bandwidth to diagnose why my reverse is failing. All I know is that it is. And I wish it would stop. No! Why? What happened? What did I do? worked there. Am I going forward instead of backward? Well, there I hit the... I did a wall jump. That one was clear. No, this is too much. I cannot do all of these things at once. Alright, well if that's the issue, let's try something. Visual. What's happening here? Background brightness. Did I do this? No, activated by the map, so it's slightly darkened. Gameplay tweaks. No. What's the... how do I... Where's the global speed change? Is it not in here? Is it in options? I've done this before. Is it not game elements? It is not. Is it movement? Gravity max fall speed. It's not here. It's definitely not visual. Gameplay tweaks, you would think. Oh, game speed. It's the first one. Okay. Can I understand things better if I do this? Whoops, I forgot to dash. Oh, right, I keep forgetting to dash. I don't know, this is... I'm not feeling that right now. Maybe I'll come back to it at some point if I feel like I can get an answer to something from it, but it's messing me up too much just to use. Now that reverse is failing. Great. Just what I need. More of that. Why? What happened? What did I do? I wish I knew anything. Ever. Yeah, so I'm hitting the... That's clear. I'm hitting the wall because I'm too low. Don't drop. Throw. Well, you missed. What is the... Okay, so I need to watch something. Okay, that was nice, but it didn't work. So that still hit the barrier. The routing question I currently feel the need to answer is, would I prefer to use the springboards once or twice? If I'm using them just once, then I have to find a way to do that reasonably consistently. If I look at the top of the barrier I'm trying to throw over, will that allow me to time my throw? If I can manage to actually attempt that. Am I dashing too early there or something? Not there. No. But there I was. Oh, I'm very low here, but I made it work. Don't dash into those spikes, so I can wait a little bit longer. Well, I got the wrong fish. And I dropped again. That's gonna happen a lot. Realistically, there's not a lot I can do about it without, like, making the follow-up move extremely unreliable. Which is to say, not that much different from how it normally is. Well, that was nice. Trying to save it, but yeah, as if I would have the coordination to improvise a save to that. Who do you think is playing this game? It's just me. Yeah. If I do this enough times, hopefully it'll just sort of start becoming more natural. So that's interesting. That doesn't work, but it's interesting. Just the idea of dropping instead of throwing there and picking up, that's not what I want. Okay, I might be having a moment of clarity here. I'm experiencing things differently in such a way that will allow me to fix some of my problems. It's nice when that happens. It doesn't really look like anything, so I have to just tell you about it. Well, see, that worked, sort of. Almost. What is going wrong there? I'm hitting the spikes. Why am I hitting the spikes? Because I'm going too far right. Why am I going too far right? I don't know. Wrong fish. I feel like I should just always go for the bottom springboard if I'm trying for that recovery. And then that might become necessary afterward because the jellyfish will have drifted down further. How did this get put here instead of Grandmaster, I wonder? Like, just the difference between this and every room that came before is enormous. It was also the case with Polaris the level. It's just like, that entire level, plus its Heartside complement, feels to me like it's just placed in the wrong lobby. Like, what is it doing in Expert instead of the next tier up? I'm sure there's an explanation, like, maybe literally everything in Grandmaster is harder than this. Which, once again, tells me I will not be playing it. But I don't know, this just, it feels like this doesn't belong. I'm in the wrong place here. Wouldn't be the first time, but sure is what I'm feeling. All I'm trying to do is my opening moves that I've done before. What is... Okay, so if I were to... I have to... The tweak I need to make here is to press right earlier while I'm still moving left, but then not press right again afterwards, so that I just get a neutral jump. But that didn't even work. I can't... What do you expect? Like, what is... You know how I've talked about some rooms fatigue me? I feel like I've already been playing for about 2 hours now. I am on the verge of quitting for the day, just so you know. That's why this video is short. Huh! Okay, there we go. I set a new record. I'm gonna do just a couple of more runs and see if I can somehow improve upon that, but... That's my new record for the day, and like, I've accomplished my goal. I was gonna ask myself early on, what is my goal for making progress today? I didn't get as far as asking, but I got my answer. That was the answer. So touching the thing that tells me to explode the fish. But like, how do I solve that problem? One way would be by not wall jumping. Okay, let's see if that's a tweak I can successfully make. If I'm doing that extra upright dash anyway, stop dropping, throw. I insist on throwing here. No, don't do the wall jump. Well... It'd be nice if I could prove whether that's viable or not. A lot of things would be nice. None of them are here. Nothing went right. Nope, not that. Still hate extended hypers at the start of a room, but it's always how it happens. Okay, I think maybe I figured out a gesture I can use to fix the dropping problem. Nope, sure didn't. Well, I did a wall jump again. Okay, I'm trying to convince myself not to do that. Still didn't prove anything because my wave dash failed. No! No, 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 unacceptable. What? Alright, so just release the D-pad for 100 years before doing any kind of throw. My dash was not with me at that time. And make sure you keep it released for 100 years afterwards. My wave dash is not coming out there. Why is that? No! No, no! How? Oh, this feels like garbage. Just the things I have to do here. I hate this. Why is my wave dash not happening there? Like, something's wrong with my timing. I'm doing it from too high? No! Just... No, no! How? How? I'm being so deliberate about this, I think, but I'm wrong. It's not as though I have, like, more than the tiniest fraction of a second to adjust what I'm doing. Okay, prove that that's viable. And I even exploded, there we go, that's my record. Okay, so... Yup, that's today's progress. Great. Again, after that, I'm gonna do an ultra. Can I predict how far that'll take me? No. I'm going to imagine, though, it'll take me all the way to the bubble. So I'll have my dash, I won't use the crystal. Bubble left... Dash right, reverse the thing, pick up the fish, throw against the wall, climb up, be close to the wall. I learned that from this level. Throw it, get pinkness. Oh, there's another fish platform right here that extremely blends in with the background, so it will be sitting there waiting for me right here. That's a thing that I missed. Okay. Fall down, dash right, dash up, wall bounce, get the thing, initiate a reverse wave dash, pick up on the way out of it. Better idea. Pick up on the way out of the wall bounce, throw, do the wave dash unburdened, then dash up right and grab. There we go, okay. So I solved this conundrum maybe, I hope. Dash up right, grab. I need the pinkness. So at that point what I'm looking for is, I think, basically like horizontally in line with this platform to make the throw to land it there. So let's assume that happens. I fall down, I dash left, I dash down right, I jump, I grab the jellyfish. I'm kind of up against this wall and could wall jump on it while holding the jelly. I just like ignore the fishbowl and... What, throw the jellyfish onto these springboards? That does look like about the right spacing to do that. I think it would make it if I threw it from, like, here. Why is this? Okay, that makes me think what I'm actually doing is coming down here under, throw the jellyfish right around where that crystal is. I think that'll make it go over the springboards though, won't it? Well, I won't know for a while. Gotta cheat my way there to find out. Maybe by turning on infinite dashes I could do that. I don't think I'm doing that today, though. So with this jellyfish, somehow get there, throw it so that it lands on the springboards. Also hits this touch switch, because I don't want to go down there. Yeah, so despite theoretically I could go in there, I don't think I'm the one who hits that. I think it's you. So throw from down here. I will have a dash at that point, so I want to dash left inside this crystal to eat it. Dash up to wall bounce and eat this crystal. Pick up the fishbowl who's waiting for me patiently there. Throw left, dash up, grab again. Throw left, explode right. Just ride the explosion down. That explosion is going to take me into these spikes. You're going to ask for an ultra to grab that jellyfish from so far away. Well, I grab this crystal. I get to wherever the jellyfish is, which is, I don't know, generally around here. Dash up, grab it. No. No, you want me to make it all the way here with the jellyfish in hand? Because I'm throwing... This is a left throw. Alright, well let's assume I'm here with pink hair and jellyfish in hand. Maybe not even pink hair. Green would be fine. Green hair, sure. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, pink crystal, pink hair. Green crystal, green hair. Makes sense. Climb against the wall. Throw the thing there at some point. Do a wave dash into Ultra. Then probably reverse on that. Looks unnecessary. Wouldn't my Ultra take me far enough that I could just dash and grab this and climb? Then I risk running out of stamina. If I do a reverse wave dash on that, I can just do one wave to get onto the easy climb part of that. Okay, well, one of those things should be viable. So I think the biggest unknowns in that entire recipe are how I throw the jellyfish to land on those springboards and where it's going to be afterward when I catch up with it. Everything else looks... Oh, and what kind of... how I need to interact with the explosion here. Compare angles. So if I'm exploding right about there, then I go half a screen over and about, what, 4 tiles down, 3 tiles down? That's with an ultra trajectory. There's no particularly easy way I can explode myself earlier. Explosions go kind of far and shallow and upwards. So yeah, like I would hit those spikes if I didn't dash down right. And by the same logic... Well, these are farther away and higher. I still think I would hit those spikes if I didn't dash down right. So I think that is an explosion... beginning of Ultra sort of dash. Well, explosion then dash down right. Get that crystal, catch up with the jellyfish somehow. Maybe it's just like generally down here, and I'll sink down, dash up, grab, drift right, throw, dash up, grab. I'm a little worried about, like, the arrangement of everything here. Like, I need a throw angle that works. Then after that, I need to turn it into a wave dash into Ultra. Okay, well, I'm sure I'm gonna have a time figuring out the particulars of that. Someday, not today, probably not next time, maybe not the time after that, but maybe if I'm lucky. No, hang on, I have a spot for this. Here's my spot. Okay.